But first, we're going to do a warm up for our shoulders. This is great for every single day or before you hit the gym. Let's get started. You're going to need a PVC pipe. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can grab a broomstick or even a band. I'll give you guys options for that. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be a pass through. We are going to bring our feet underneath our hips. Our hands will be nice and wide. To test out where our PVC pipe or broomstick should be, we're going to place it on our inner thigh or on our lower kind of bladder area by our high thigh. We're going to hinge from the hips. And as long as our arms are nice and straight, that is going to be a starting point. From here, we're going to do a pass through or a shoulder dislocate. We're going to shrug our shoulders, bring the PVC pipe up and over and around to the lower back butt, then unshrug. Shrug back again, and then come back to the starting position. There are two options here. If you have a hard time counting and can't remember what rep you're on, give yourself a 30-second time frame. So use your watch or clock, 30 seconds, and you're just going to move through this motion. Other option is to do 10 reps, excuse me. Now, if you get to the point where you get overhead and you can't go back, widen your grip a little wider, and then finish that pass through. The goal here is to keep the arm straight versus bending the arm. This is going to help provide some good range of motion and warm the shoulders up from front to back. Now, we're going to do the second exercise. Same thing, but reverse. PVC pipe comes to our upper butt, lower back. Palms are facing forward. I recommend using your finger and thumb here. You're going to shrug, bring the PVC pipe up and over to that front position, unshrug, and then reset. This is a little more challenging. It does require a little more grip strength, or shoulder strength, excuse me. Next exercise, we're going to grab the base of that PVC pipe or broomstick, drop it behind you, bring that hand underneath, and you're slowly going to pull forward, externally rotating that shoulder joint, and then releasing. So we're going to rotate that shoulder out. So I'm pulling with my left hand as my right hand slowly pulls out or rotates out. You go as nice and easy, again, 30 seconds or 10 reps. Then you'll switch the same thing. Remember, bottom of the PVC pipe, drop the PVC behind you, grab and slowly rotate out, nice and easy. This is going to help open the shoulders a lot in that external rotation. So if you're pressing overhead or if you're doing squats in that front rack position, this will definitely be helpful. All right, so those are the couple exercises we covered. Next exercise, we are actually going to bring the PVC pipe into a front squat position. So we want that bar resting on our shoulders. We have a loose fingertip grip. In this position, I'm going to go into a squat. We'll move the PVC pipe here so we can not hit ourselves. From here in that squat position, I have my feet underneath my shoulders, toes turned out slightly. I'm going to push my butt straight down. And as I push my butt straight down, I'm focusing on driving my elbows high and outside of my body. So instead of pointing down towards my legs or ground, I'm pointing them out. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds here. Then you're going to stand, shake it out, reset, bring that PVC pipe to our neck, back. We're going to interlock our hands like so. If you can't interlock your hands, you're going to bring your hands to your elbow, or hands to your elbows, hands to your ears right here. You can loose fingertip grip here, or if you need to, you can even bring them out. This is going to be most challenging. It's also going to allow you the most of this stretch. So interlock those hands, same thing. We're going to descend to the bottom of the squat. I'll show you from the back position what it should look like. I want to think of fighting my torso up, driving my knees out, keeping my torso nice and tall, and then we're going to stand after those 30 seconds. So these last two exercises is more of a static hold, but we're looking to fight to keep that chest up. Not only will it help with our upper back and shoulders, but also our hips. Now, if you cannot get all the way down there, maybe you get to this position and you feel like you're completely collapsing, then what I'd like you to do is find a bench or a box to sit to. Say that bench or box is here. I don't want you to think of driving the knees out, fighting to keep that torso upright. If you feel like you're cramping, go and come on out and relax. That's one round, and you're going to do a total of 2 rounds for that. This is a great shoulder warm-up that you can incorporate into your routine. Doing it at home if you just want to loosen up and give your body a little bit of self-care, that is a great routine. Now, the most important part, the workout, the most fun part, right? Mobility and stretching is not the sexy part, but it is very important to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a set of dumbbells. We're going to grab moderate weight, and this is going to be up to you in terms of what you want to do. Today is going to be, we're going to be focusing on upper body and our core. So we're going to grab a set of dumbbells. So the first exercise is going to be a shoulder press. So you're going to bring the dumbbells up to our shoulders, elbows at a 45-degree angle, and we are going to do 10 shoulder presses. We want to think of locking out the arms as we press overhead, keeping the body nice and tight. So my feet can be underneath my hips or underneath my shoulders. We're going to do 10 reps. I'm a little cold right now. It's a little windy, so we're going to keep that sweater on. We're going to do that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. After those 10 rotations, or 10 presses, excuse me, we're going to drop the dumbbells to our side, and we're going to do a hammer curl. So instead of a traditional bicep curl where we rotate palm facing you, you're going to keep your palm facing your midline, and you're going to keep your thumb facing in the inside of the body, and we're just going to hammer curl the dumbbells to our shoulders. So this is going to change the position of the bicep that we're utilizing. 2, 3, 3. We're doing 10 here. 4, 4, 5, 5. We're all going all the way to 10. 6, 6. Again, quick little upper body workout. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. One more. 10 and 10. Last one, be bent over rows. So we're going to hinge from the hips. Palms are going to be facing each other. You're going to bite. You're going to think of it squeezing your shoulder blades back together. Elbows driving back behind your rib cage. 3, 10 reps here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Once you're done with that tricep, technically it's a tricep because we're doing 3 movements back to back. You're going to grab your watch, your clock, whatever you have. Since we just did 1 round, we're going to keep that 1 round. We're going to rest 1 minute. So today's going to be a quick little tricep workout. If you don't know what a tricep is 3 movements, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do them as back to back as quickly as possible, right? Like I just did. We did a press, we did a curl, and then we did a row or a pull. So whatever movements you can do, you want to do, or you want to put in that movement or that rep scheme, we're going to do 3 movements. Today we're resting 60 seconds. Excuse me. Numbers in my head are hard. We're going to rest 60 seconds and we're going to complete a total of 3 sets today. So for upper body workout, we're focusing on a press, a curl, and then a pull, right? Or a row. Row is a pull. There's different types of pulling. So we're going to do 3 rounds of that today. If you're looking for other movements to superset, stay tuned. I'll give you guys some variations. All right, next set here in a second. We're going to turn a little heater off as I'm already getting warm. So same thing, back to the dumbbells. Now, if you want to challenge, you can always go up in weights, but the goal is to be able to do these movements back to back with minimal rest. So if you feel like you're struggling, find that set weight and stay there. So again, 10 reps here. While we're doing these, you want to think of squeezing your lower body, butt squeeze, quads engaged, as well as your abs. So I think that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So again, goal is to do them back to back. And then also here with the hammer curls, we're doing 10 on each arm. So I think that's 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, all the way to 6. 10. 7, 8, 8, 9. One more. 10. Perfect. Straight into the bent over rows. Palms face each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you don't have dumbbells, right? Say you have a barbell. We're going to mimic this as a barbell since this is my rest. The barbell, you're going to do a barbell press, right? So hands are right outside the shoulders, full grip around the bar, elbows slowly in front of that bar. Slightly, excuse me. I'm stacked in my lower body. I pull my chin out of the way, press the bar overhead, lock it out, bring it back down. For the bicep curl, you could do palms facing out and a traditional bicep curl with that barbell, right? If you have to go lighter weight, that's totally fine. Next, for the row, you just grab the bar, hinge from your hips, bar facing in front of you. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back, row the bar to your rib cage. Oops, as I hit the mic, rib cage, chest area. Again, that is if you have a barbell. If you have a kettlebell, stay tuned. I'll give you guys some variations, especially if you only have one kettlebell. Here we go. Last round, talking and coaching and being out of breath is not the best combination. So again, today's little workout was a shoulder warm-up with some shoulder exercises you can utilize as that warm-up, and we go straight into our little upper body workout. Now again, this is a tricep, 2, 3, so 3 movements, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oof, this is getting spicy. And then straight into those hammer curls. Now remember, this is just a variation of the bicep curl, the traditional bicep curls where you curl, palms face you versus palm face each other. I think that was 3, 4, 4, 5. So if you want a little good upper body pump, this is a great workout to do. 6, 7, oof, 8, almost there, 9, and last one. Here we go, 10. Good. And then final set, final movement. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, nice and spicy. All right, so that was our 3rd round. So Again, that TRISET is 3 movements. Like I said, I'll give you guys some other variations you can incorporate for some movements. So for example, if you want to hit your entire body, you could do an upper body, a lower body, and then some sort of core exercise. So one example could be maybe you do 10 seated Arnold presses, then you do 10 single leg glute bridges each leg, or 20 glute bridges from the floor with a dumbbell, and then you could do 15 to 30 hollow rocks as a superset. So we got upper body, lower body, as well as our core. Again, core isn't always the front side, it's also the back. Core is from our hips or shoulders. So that's another variation. And as promised, kettlebell. So for the kettlebell press, we'll talk about these movements. We do single arm kettlebell if you only have one kettlebell. In this kettlebell position, you're creating like a little pocket for that kettlebell to rest in. Knuckles are underneath the chin. From here, I'm going to press that kettlebell overhead, lock it out, return back to that starting position. Again, I'm cradling that kettlebell like so versus kettlebell off to the side. So kettlebell should be inside or in line with your shoulder. 10 on one arm, 10 on the other. And for the bicep curl, same thing. You could curl that bicep. I would do a traditional bicep curl, obviously single arm, so you'll do 10 on one arm, 10 on the other arm. So instead of the hammer curl like so, where you're trying to bring that kettlebell straight up, rotate palm facing out like a traditional bicep curl, and then curl that bicep up. Single arm bent over row, you'll stagger your stance slightly, either like so, or finger to the hips, and then you're really gonna have to fight here to keep the body from pulling off to the side. So this is great exercise for the core and the obliques. I would row that one kettlebell to my torso. Hips are hinged over, so I'm pushing my butt back, slight bend in my knee, and I'm rowing that bell to my body. 10 on one arm, 10 on the other. So like I said, as promised, that is a kettlebell version. If you guys like this, find it beneficial, helpful, want more kettlebell or dumbbell work or more bodybuilding or more triceps, whatever, trisets, not triceps, maybe triceps. If you guys are wanting more of this, please feel free to leave a comment below. Again, it might be a hard time to get to the gym and get started, but these videos here are to guide you and I'm here to coach you through. So please feel free to share these with others, recommend it with others that would find it helpful and beneficial, and I will see you guys next time.